All right, this is the part of the show where I really wish Dane was here instead of at the hospital with his wife. But Bears beat the Packers 22-16 in overtime. Again, this was another really, really good game. Now, when I first started watching it, man, did it have a playoff environment to it. Like, the chances both teams are going to get in the playoffs are really high. I know the Packers are reeling right now, but especially with the Lions losing, it makes it a little bit easier for the Packers to get in. So both teams are going to get in the playoffs. This was more about seeding, who's going to win the division, stuff like that. Man, you could hear the crowd over the broadcast. It was just so loud and so much energy. I'm like, oh shit. And both offenses went straight down the field and I think blundered on a fourth down, but they both went right down the field and then blundered on a fourth down. The other one went right down the field, blundered on a fourth down. And I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, no points yet, but like these offenses came to play. This could be like a shootout because the first drives on both teams just pew, pew. And then it got boring. If you only like offense, you don't like defense, it got real boring. The wind was howling. All of a sudden got real hard to move the ball. It's like both teams gave like their best shot on offense, no points, and then it became like a defensive affair. I left the game feeling very much the same as I did with the Seahawks beating the Rams. I feel like the better team lost. It just felt that way. And again, Bears fans are going to come at me like, what the hell? Like, no disrespect at all. No disrespect. It just felt like the better team lost. Credit to the Bears, defending their home turf. And as soon as Green Bay failed on that fourth down in overtime, you knew like, ah, shit. And I was just thinking to myself like, oh, Dane's pissed. He's pissed, And honestly, I liked the fight from the Green Bay Packers defense. After Micah Parsons got injured the week prior, I thought they showed a lot of fight and a lot of grit. I really did. I mean, it could have been very easy for that whole unit because their secondary hasn't been that great all year anyway. It was mostly the run defense and the pressure they were getting on the quarterback and stuff like that, right? The secondary wasn't too great. But honestly, like, I really felt like they still had that same grit and determination. They just let up one really, really bad throw at the end, man. It was actually a really interesting game, to be honest with you. I joke around saying it was boring. It wasn't boring. It's just I thought it was going to be really offensive heavy at first, just by how both teams went. And then it just got defensive pretty quickly. It looks like Chicago's got a stranglehold on that division now. They'll be the 2 seed or the 3 if they lose, but I can't see them falling any more than that. So that's that game.